Doubles dispute. Official fires back at MP Stuart Young over event claims.
Good day, Trinidad and Tobago. I took notice of a post by Member of Parliament for Port of Spain North, Mr. Stuart Young, where he posted photographs of myself and MP Shavana Sam eating doubles, describing it as having lavish and vulgar parties. I want to tell the member that the doubles that I was eating, I paid for it out of my own pocket for all 200 employees at the Ministry of Public Utilities. If I wanted to eat 5 or I wanted to eat 10 doubles, I paid for it with our taxpayers' money, and therefore I think I'm entitled to. The Honourable Member has a penchant for being abrasive and disgusting towards public servants. All we sought to do was utilize the resources that we already have in ministries and state enterprises, and therefore no money was paid to any artist to perform at the office of the Prime Minister or the Ministry of Public Utilities at their event. Instead, what we sought to do was to ask them, seeing that they were already brand ambassadors for TSTT, and they graciously agreed. And I want you to know that I'm very, very grateful, artists, for those free performances. But I'm also apologizing on the behalf of the member for Port of Spain North for bringing you into disrepute in this most disgusting and vile way. Because these artists were not hired at TSTT as brand ambassadors by myself. They were hired under People's National Movement Administration, and they have been there for a number of years. All we simply asked was whether or not they would perform for us without cost, and they agreed to graciously do so. I thank them once more, and I apologize to them on behalf of the member for Port of Spain North, Mr. Stuart Young, for this blatant attack that goes unwarranted. For several of these events that we have had during the season, ministers of government have dipped into their own pocket. I don't know what the problem is that this former administration has with bacon shark and doubles and pilau, but those are the things that we served at some of our events. And therefore, today, I really call on Stuart Young to apologize without having the facts, without having the knowledge, without having the know-it-all. But this continued, sustained attacks on public servants in particular is nothing new. The member describes these events as vulgar and lavish. I just want to say to the honourable member and to the former administration, vulgar and lavish is when family members get millions of dollars in state contracts. Vulgar and lavish is when you and your family have blue lights and security 24/7, while Trinbagonians have to fight up out there against the criminal elements which we are now dealing with. So, member for Port of Spain North and all of Trinidad and Tobago, you drove me to put together this video to clarify issues that you have now put in the public domain. But you have done so with an attempt to scandalize and politicize public servants and innocent persons. Next time, simply ask a question or keep your mouth shut. Thank you.